Hi everybody, this is Red. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to start a new campaign. They actually brought in Green Zone just after I started Standard Zone. So what I'm going to do is something a little bit different. I'm going to go through Green Zone using the tutorial that they put in place. And hopefully from there I can show you how to get through the Green Zone, which is the easiest difficulty. And we're going to start off with Trader, with the Trader Legacy, because it's for me the best one that you can do. It gives you 4,000 influence points, which you're going to find you need a lot of throughout the coming of the game. And it'll help you with bits and pieces, but as we go through it I shall give you loads of info, hopefully that they haven't put on there yet. So let's get going. Down to campaign, we're going to manage communities. Got a nice empty slot there, so we're going to play the tutorial. We're going to play it on Green Zone. There's going to be bits and pieces of talking. I shall try not to talk over it, because I think it's important that you also listen to it. I've been playing this game for probably about 18 months, and I'm doing on Nightmare. I've done a bit of Pathogenesis, which you've probably never heard of, but it's a modded version. I'm hoping at some point to actually show you some modded bits and pieces, like how to change your names and things like that. These are the legacies that I was just saying, and on here you've got Builder, Sheriff, Trader, Warlord. Trader I think is always best to do, for the simple reason being, if on your next community you don't get a trader, you won't be able to get a trade depot, which then means that you can't buy in resources, which obviously you're going to need a lot of. They've already give you Builder, which I think is extremely generous. Gives you base-wide power and water at any of your bases with no fuel cost or threat. This is normally the second one that I do. Trader is the first one. Sheriff I normally do next, and Warlord is last. I'm going to try and do all four as we go on through each episode. So let's click continue. Right, now it's going to give us a choice of people that we can choose to start the tutorial with. We've got Retro, which is Amanda Barnes. She's a good one to have. She's already got her wits nearly maxed out, which is a bonus, and she's also got a spare slot. So where her brother has got mechanics, on the other side there's nothing there, which means that you can fill it. And the way we do that is with books, which we can collect as we go around looting, or from the libraries that are actually on the maps. So definitely a good one to have. The next one are Old Buddies. I'm not great with these guys. I've tried them a couple of times. Personally, I'm not a fan. Caden's not bad because he's halfway through his shooting and halfway through cardio, which is pretty good. And Burge leaves a lot to be desired, really. I'm surprised he's still alive. So then we go on to the two girls, Mercy and Morgan. Morgan's got chemistry, which a lot of people underutilise, because it can, if you build it up, you can get pharmacology, and I think it's munitions from it. Pharmacology is great for giving you the top meds to take to keep you alive, and munitions is your bombs and bits and pieces, which is good. Mercy's okay, she's halfway through cardio and she's got that extra slot, which also can make her a bit of a winner, but you know, I wouldn't. And then we've got the odd couple. So I've played these guys a couple of times. They're quite fun to play. but I always end up reverting back to what I like and what I know. Gage, you can see, is halfway through fighting, which is great. Due to like melee weapons, it can give you sword play, which is a really good one to have, I think, in the beginning. And Cricket, which is his girlfriend, I think, if I'm right. She's got quite a lot of cardio, no wits, bit of fighting, bit of shooting, but loves to play about in the garden, which which sounds a bit odd, but it's not that odd, because gardening is actually quite a good one to have eventually. Helps you in a numerous amount of ways for your food. So we're going to move on again, and I'm going to pick the Surly siblings, Retro and Lovell, because they're my favourites. And let's go. This game has got some lovely scenery, by the way.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Move. What is that stuff? It's like its whole body is an open wound.
You should keep moving. It will tell you how long that gate's gonna last.
So tell me again why this was a good idea.
If the armies are here, you gotta have permission. There shouldn't be zombies inside the fences, right?
Better question? Where are all the people?
Move over. Not all of them.
They sure left a lot of stuff behind.
Bandages, brilliant. This helps us heal. There's still some zombies lurking around, so we just need to take care, pick up everything we can possibly pick up along the way, and also follow the prompts. Well, that wasn't very generous, was it? No, nothing over. Oh, there we go. Big brothers. Oh, there we go. We've got another one. Now you've got a file search here. I wouldn't recommend using it to begin with. Not until you really got stealth, which allows you to use it without making a loud noise and kicking off the zombies, because the next thing you know, you're in a bit of bother. More bandages. Nice.
Keep your eyes open. I bet you can find a better weapon here somewhere.
We sure can. Snacks. Snacks are great for stamina. Right, I feel like I've missed something out. No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe my idea to explore the camp wasn't so good after all.
Too many Z's behind us to go back now. Might as well keep looking around.
Let's have a look over here. There we go. Hopefully there'll be a better weapon in here. There we go. Yay.
That'll come in handy.
So Now we have got a tire iron, which is a really good blunt weapon, especially sort of in the beginning. So we're going to use that for now and carry on. I'm hoping at some stage they're going to give us some proper meds, which I think they do. Can't rightly remember, but I'm putting that down to old age more than anything. Let's go through this bit.
Even after this long, people kept hoping to find their families again.
Yeah, just like Mom hoped when we come home when she got sick. Didn't happen either.
I
Ouch.
had a job and a life, unlike some people.
Somebody had to take care of her. Sure wasn't gonna be you.
I'm not getting into this again. Not now.
Oh, don't you just love sibling rivalry? Oh, that's it. Go on, jump in, get yourself killed. Sorted. You alright now, big bro? Come on. Follow me.
What is this place?
Oh, there we go, put the torch on.
Okay. Looks just like the gooey one we saw outside the gate.
Oh, and I saved his ass again.
I got gunk all over my shirt.
Now that is a tragedy.
And it just. There's nothing really in these, but I'm looking anyway. Up through this door. Here we go. Another note.
Even a zombie apocalypse can't stop red tape.
Taking up all my space in my rucksack.
You
My
always
little
have all the
rucksack.
right
Lucky enough
answers.
we can get bigger ones later.
Oh my god. What the hell happened here?
Jesus. Fuck.
Oh, what a mess.
Is it just me or did it suddenly get really hot?
Maybe we can find you some medicine if you keep looking.
Oh, I like this
That'll
weapon.
come in handy.
I actually prefer melee weapons than blunt weapons, to be honest. But I think everybody's got a preference, and that's the thing in this game. You end up having your own preferences as you go through, which I quite like because you
Feels
can
like
play it
but it won't do anything for that fever.
a numerous amount of different ways. And you find your own style.
Yo, let's run by the zombies.
We can get past them if we're quiet.
Right, into stealth. Stealth's a really good way to start with a lot, especially if they've already got their back turned to you. Here we go around the corner. Ew.
Hey, get your butts over to the ladders!
Go, go, go!
we go.
What are you two doing? Not supposed to be any civilians here. We thought the army might have food. Where did everyone go? Whoever's still in charge shut it down, pulled everybody out. The army's gone, kiddo. Lucky for you, I stuck around to keep an eye out for anyone that paid.
Oh, fuck, I feel terrible. I just want to lay down and die.
One, you don't look so good. My brother was bitten. I think it's infected. Got any medicine? I've seen this before. You need something special. Go find the doc over at the S&E.
There we go.
Hey, there aren't supposed to be any civilians left in Decay.
Well, there is now.
I always knew she was a softie. What do you need?
My brother is sick. I think it might be serious.
Yeah, you'd better come with me. This is like the one that bit me. What's wrong with it? We call it the blood plague. It's contagious to humans, but it takes you while you're still alive. Are you saying that's what's gonna happen to me? Well, probably, but maybe not. Hey, you! Come here. You have a flashlight? Look for a sample case in there and bring me whatever you find.
Okay.
I've been researching blood plague and some other civilians. We found a cure that works if you use it soon after infection. We took the lab results, but they didn't get anything.
Plague samples. These are what you get from the red zombies, and they help to create a plague cure. So if you get infected, you can heal yourself.
Did you find it? No cure? Damn. I'll need an infirmary to culture a new dose.
Hey, Doc, shit's getting bad out there. Thanks to all the noise, the Zeds are swarming the perimeter. This camp is done for. It's time for us to go. All of us.
You know I can't leave Julie.
If you stay, I gotta stay. Then we both die. Jamie's gone. But this kid still needs your help.
Okay, fine. Just give me a second.
Make it quick. We don't have much time.
Before we go, I need your help. That thing in the cage, it was a pestilence. I tried to reverse the effect, but we ran out of time. I don't have it in me to do what I should. Maybe you do?
Take care, then.
Right, so what he's done, he's given us a gun, which is down here, and we equip it with the X. Come out and just line it up, and there you go.
I hope you're in a better place now.
Listen, please, hold me until there's a better response.
You're my brother. I have your back. Always.
Thank you. I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough.
All right, time to go. Big sister's got to wait. I heard some rumors about a good place we can go eat.
Okay, here we go, and on the way.
So how do we survive without the army around?
We keep going. As long as we stick together, we can survive anything.
And here we go to Provident Ridge. So this is going to get interesting. By the way, sorry, that was my cat. If you could hear it meowing, he's just come in and he's absolutely soaked because it's pissing down outside. Great. takes a bit of time for this to get to the actual map, but when it gets there it's definitely worth it. The scenery on this map is really, really good.
Sounds like we're empty again. We better be close. This is the place. Pull up here. It's not much, but it should keep us safe.
Luckily, I don't need that much to get started.
Good to know. How you feeling, little brother?
Like I got hit by a truck. This plague shit sucks.
Right, let's get him over to the infirmary.
Sure, the infirmary. Maybe that'll fix everything.
There we go, and he's checked in. So who do we play next? We've got Southwick, Camel the Doctor, or Retro. I think we're going to go with Southwick. She's got pretty good stats. Obviously, she's military. Halfway through cardio, nearly through her wits, nearly through her shooting, and halfway through fighting. She's got a spare slot as well, which means that if we find a book, we might be able to find her a job. So we've got a mechanic, a doctor, and two spare slots. So Retro has actually already got her wits. So if we press A, it says resourcefulness or scouting. Scouting, increased scouting range, enemy detection and gun durability. Resourcefulness is increased carrying capacity, which means you can carry more stuff. And it's also crossbolt recovery. And I think we're actually going to go for the resourcefulness in this playthrough because it's green zone. We're going to have a lot of things to find, which means our backpacks are going to get full pretty quick. And although we're going to have outposts where we can drop stuff off, it's nicer to be able to just keep going. So we're going to keep the resourcefulness. And then we're going to swap over to this lady.
This isn't as good as having the actual cure, but I should be able to keep you from it.
Right, I'm going to go and have a look to see what we've got in the back of the car. Oh, nice. Toolkit, fuel, food. So, he needs more play samples.
I think I saw a place where we can find all the samples you'll need. Let's hope I didn't imagine seeing that toolkit in the trunk. I better get some of this unloaded. Fixing this damage won't take too long.
Right, let's go fix the car. Put the food in here.
This new stuff's for sharing.
We've only got 2 materials, 4 fuel. Oh, I'm going around the back and we need to go around the front. Okay, so let's repair the car.
That's the worst of the damage. That'll have to do for now.
It will. And we're going to put some fuel.
Tank now, but it won't last that long. We gotta find some place with more fuel supply. Time to go for a spin. Just gotta make sure those repairs work.
Okay, so on the map it wants us to go here. So I'm going to highlight it and then we're going to drive down there. It says get your SUV running, yay.
Okay, it's working fine. That's a relief. I'd hate to be stuck walking all the time. Driving is faster, safer, and lets me bring back a lot more supplies.
It sure does. go a little way back because it gives me a bit of time to actually sort these guys out. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice.
I found the plague sample we need.
There we go. Let's go back. Well, it's telling us to go back, but we're going to go back. We're going to cure him, hopefully. And then we're going to go out and find some materials. Oops. You don't want to get it. Get out of my way.
I got your sample here. How's it doing?
Henry, please stop the sample process.
Yes, sir.
We now have enough plague samples to make the cure. We should get on that as soon as possible.
Right, in order to make the cure, we go over to the infirmary. Click on here. You can see just down there it says prepare plague cure. Click on it.
Alrighty, I have the cure in hand. You ready to start feeling better?
Right, and it actually,
I'm still kind of dying here.
come on, right, it goes into your rucksack, which is just here. You can go over, press A.
Contagious, but you probably
You
should.
got what you need. You'll be up and kicking soon.
There we go.
Thanks. It's nice to see someone still cares.
Oh, bless.
Feeling good and ready.
I'd forgotten how it felt to actually save a life instead of losing one. I like that feeling. I think maybe survival is just finding every chance to feel like that again.
Okay, that's him sorted.
Alright, we survived. That's good. But we ain't the only ones out here trying to do it. Unless we start killing some uglies, nobody's gonna last in this town for long. In my experience, the best way to find uglies is to follow the screamers. I saw one on our way into town.
Right, she's finished now.
Should probably call the police before we go after those.
That's where the screamer is.
Supposed to be faster than normal upgrades, but who knows?
Okay, take no notice of my parking. It's still parked, doesn't matter if it's partially parked, but it's still parked. Alright, where is it?
Seems like this situation has gone from bad to worse. We gotta clear out this infestation before it gets worse. Hot damn, Poonie.
Oh, hey.
You think you're getting up? I can't keep this up.
Oh my god. It doesn't want to move. There we go. Hush. Okay. So let's get rid of this one. Oh. I can't get in there. Why are you being so awkward?
Okay, scratch
There we go.
infestation off the list.
Yay.
But it shows we could do this.
Right, let's see what's in the fuel station.
Shouldn't this beat all?
Thank you very much. Got to have fuel. Can't get around without any fuel. La la la.
Well, it's not enough.
Nope. What we got in here? This would make quite a good outpost, but not yet, because we've only actually got 2 slots. And I'd rather see. I think they've got 1 military one that we want to get, which is going to help us with ammunition. And as yet, we've not got a garden or anything like that built, so it'd be nice to pick up one for medication. Food. That didn't make any sense whatsoever then. Right, put this one in the back. Open the trunk. Whack it in. Run back. We'll get this other rucksack. That's funny, I just said that. Right. Here we go. Right, also, just here, you've got a car. Always look in the boots. You'll be surprised what you can find. Loads of bits and pieces. Parts. Parts are a huge thing. They fix your weapons and help you build quite a lot of other consumables. So I never pass them up. And you can get 99 in each slot of your rucksack, which is, you know, if you're out and about and looting, just keep picking them up because they stack really well. Right, let's see where we're going now. Strengthen our base. Right, we're going to go and get some materials and then we can start building our base. And it's only just up the road, which is a bonus. We'll just stop here.
This place for materials.
Yep. Alright, mate, don't have a row over it. All the time she's fighting, she's bringing up her fighting skills, which is never a bad thing. I thought I could hear something else coming then. It says zombies remaining, but nice. We've got a toolkit for the car as well then, so we can probably put something else in. Oh, loads of stuff. Where are we going to start? Take that. Signal antennae. I definitely want that. So that way. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3 slots, so that can go in the back. That can go in the back. I'm still yet to pick up a bag of materials, but I'm going to pick this up. And I'm going to pick this up. And this. Let's see what's in here. I'm hoping there's going to be parts, because we need to build that up a little bit. Yep, bingo. And we've got one more. And I'm hoping this is going to be the bag of materials. You'll see in the top left hand corner that, there we go. top left hand corner tells you basically how many things that you can open in that particular area. Right, let's put that in there. And then go back, take it back so that we can get building. Here we go. You can also run these guys over. Sometimes it's such a pleasure to just run them all over rather than stand there and fight them. Just run them over. It does do damage to your car, but oh, that's me parking wrong again. Okay, you can actually put everything in from the back of the car. So if you press your right trigger, you can put the fuel in and you can put the rucksack in. We're going to put the oh, what was it called? Toolkit. We're going to put that in. What else have we got? Ah, the signal antenna, which is actually going to help our command center, which we'll get round to soon. Gives it a boost, gives us extra outpost slot as well. So in that goes. I think we're going to put that fuel in. What else have we got? No, I think that'll do for now. Let's go in. Right, we're going to go over here. And we're going to build a workshop. Which, excuse my cough. The workshop is really great because this is where you're going to craft explosives, fix your weapons, and all bits and pieces like that. It does quite a bit. Eventually you can craft, what do you call it, toolkits. If you've got a mechanic, which we have got a mechanic, so we'll be able to craft toolkits. And Molotov cocktails. Little bits and pieces, but I'll show you once it's finished some of the things that it's capable of as you increase each level, and it's got 3 levels, which is pretty good as you go up. So let's kick on that. Right, we've actually got 6 left, so if we go over here, I was saying about gardening earlier. We haven't got a gardener, but it doesn't mean that we can't build a garden, and this is going to provide us with 1 food a day. And although our food is looking quite healthy, I actually think that this is the best way to go in this particular base, because we need a garden. We don't particularly need anything else. I don't think we've got enough beds and bits and pieces. There's other stuff down here. A watchtower. Yeah, we've actually got a big watchtower, which I'm going to go up to in a minute before we finish this episode. So we're going to go back and we're going to build that. We're out of materials again, so they're going to moan about it. Let them moan, because the jobs can't get done without them. Right, let's go up here. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. Right. If you stand here and aim your gun. Right, this is clear. We've done these ones. Where are we? Right, where you see the markers. Yeah. Medical. Tartan Mart. Yep. Nice houses. Room car lot. Oh, bullets. Army and Navy. Bullets. Let's go around this way. Campsite. North Camp restroom. Another one. And another one. There we go. And when you look at the map, you can actually see they've all been highlighted, or all the ones that it can see within a certain reach. It's worth it when you first start this game to actually get yourself associated with the maps in general. You can't learn them by one game because there's 4 maps, and it takes a little bit of time to get used to where everything is. But if you zoom out on the map, you'll find that there's loads of billboards and cell towers, like this one. That's a cell tower. You can climb up, survey from there, then have a bit of a drive down there. So when you're in a certain place, take that time just to have a look, see if there's a tower there that you can climb, and just check it all out. So, right, our next thing, strengthen our base, start construction on a workshop. Well, we've done that, and connect with others. Use your radio menu to reach out to nearby survivors. Okay, well, I'm going to stop this one right here, and in the next one we're going to call for survivors and neighbours, get associated with them, start our outposts, and bring in more resources. So take care. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe, and even share it with anybody you like. And thanks to a couple of guys that have been my mentors. This guy don't want to be quiet. Yeah, a couple of my mentors that I was talking to the other day, which is Brian Maynard. He's got his own channel as well, does a load of crazy stuff on it, so go and check him out. And also Concrex's Prime. Thanks ever so much, guys. Take care. Bye.